My turn. Sorry guys, I didn't mean so well.
Hey guys, Will and Customs here, and today we are taking a look at the Justice League Knightcrawler. I don't know if this is considered a DC Multiverse, but it's part of the movie, looks pretty cool. It is unassembled, it has motorized walking, it's pretty nice. 20 plus sounds and phrases, it is interactive with the talking heroes, which I don't have. Fits most 6-inch figures, looks pretty cool. Let's open them up. Alright, so here it is all unassembled right here, so you have all these different parts of the legs. This is my scissor. Alright, so you have instructions right here, and I believe you have to really make sure you put all the legs together in the right proper spot. So I'm going to do this really carefully and slowly, but this is pretty big. Pretty hefty. It's pretty nice. It's actually heavier than that Batmobile I just got also. You feel the weight in it. Alright, so I'm just going to identify all the right parts first, because you don't want to mess this up. What are these? Some of these don't have things on the bottom. There you go. A, B, C, and D. You get E, F, or whatever. So, bear with me for a second. So this might be fun. You can take B. B goes on the back. Looks like. Oh, it's actually labeled too. Oh, they're actually all labeled, so makes it a little bit easier. Alright, so you attach, holds the hole. Like so. Clicks in. Alright, that's pretty good. Now we have them all on. A little bit not standing straight, a little bit. But we're not done yet, because we have E and F. These are little stabilizers on the bottom. It looks like. You flip him on his back. E goes right here. Is there a specific way you're supposed to put this? Yeah, there is. No? Does that go in? Alright, there you go. That stabilizes it down. Looks a little better right now. It has missile launchers right here. Oh yeah, it's a nice click. Oh no, look at that. Look at that. Warped. I'll fix it later. But there you go. Alright, and you get the missiles in there. Like that. I didn't even bother to see if these have batteries. I would say that. Not included. 5 double A's. Jeez, okay. So the assembly is complete. While we do this, I will do a nice size comparison of all my Batman figures to see which will fit in here, which won't, including Mafex, Mezco, DC, Mattel. Alright guys, so here he is right here, the Knightcrawler, with a couple of different Batman figures I have. Most movie figures from different companies. I'll also have a DC Multiverse, DC Universe, you know, Mafex, Mezco, right? Yeah, whatever. There's a couple of them. SH figure arts. So we get a nice size comparison to see how Batman stacks up with this huge, gigantic thing. It is big. Don't get me wrong, it is big. Not fully in scale, of course, as it should be, but it's close enough, I think, in my opinion. I can't imagine going even bigger than this. Let me try to get into a better, wider, a little better. Alright, so we're going to start stuffing in some Batman figures to see, first off, which Batman figures can fit in here. So you open up the top right there. It's pretty decent, nice size right there. So let's see who fits first. Let's get, this is the Mafex Batman right here from the Dark Batman v Superman. He'll be the first one to go in there. It probably works a lot better if you have a cloth cape, of course. He fits in pretty nice, but will it close? That's the problem. Not really. It's kind of, let's try to see if I can angle his feet more. Really stuff him in there. Alright, now he's kind of like lazy in there. That works a little better. And there you go. So you're going to have to, you know, he's kind of sitting back in there. Not bad. Let me try to get a better angle. This is hard. It is a huge thing. But he will fit. So, there he is. Inside here, there isn't that much electronics. Nothing in there. It has two little joysticks, basically, I think. You want to call it that. But other than that, nothing else in there to talk about. Alright, so Batman fits in there from Mezco. Not Mezco, what is that? That is Mafex. Next one. This is the DC Multiverse one, which I really don't think he will fit in there, but I'll be surprised. You really gotta bend him up. And like I said before, if you have a cloth cape, it will be a lot better. And he does sit in there, but I don't think it will close. I really had to work the ab joint before on the other Batman. So this is not going to fit. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Next up, we have Mezco. And, you know, if it has an ab joint, it might be a little bit better, but man, this guy's big. Beefy Batman. I don't think he'll fit. Make a scrunch him. Maybe. No, not fitting. No. Alright, so he's not fitting in here. Am I in focus? My bad. Try my best. Alright, next up we have the SH Figure Arts Batman. He should fit. He's a little smaller compared to the rest. Yeah, he's definitely fitting. He's nice and small. Oh, it's a close one. So they kind of be like, almost like laying back a little bit, but it will work right there. No problems there. And we have another. This is a pretty beefy one too, but he has good articulation. This is the Mafex Batman, the armored suit. Oh, maybe not. It's a tight fit. Kind of had to snug him in there. He will fit. It's not the prettiest though. He's really scrunched in there. You want to see that? Let me zoom in on that. Look at him. Look at him. Alright. Last but not least, I know this is not going to fit, but for the hell of it, we have a DC Universe base figure, which I know he's not going to fit. Jeez. He can barely sit down, to be honest. So I'm not even going to attempt. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so I'm going to keep a Batman figure there in the corner, just a nice size comparison so you can see how big it is. But this thing is pretty cool. You know, it's not even that expensive as well. I think it's like 35 to 40 bucks or something like that, maybe even cheaper, 30. There are some hollow ends in the legs, if you could see it right here, which is not a horrible thing, but it's pretty nice and detailed overall. Here's a side view of it right there. Check that out right there. You do have some gears and stuff like that. This thing is just crying, screaming to have a nice repaint on it. I might do one, make it a little more accurate. Here's the back right there. Let's take a look at the top front. There are some little designs here and there. Sometimes you might notice this on the other Batman figure as well. Just a little bit, nothing crazy, but it does have it. Here's the back, and here's another side view of it right there. So it's pretty cool. So I know for a fact that if you had the talking figures, you kind of put it right in front right here, the sensor, it interacts with it and stuff like that, which we don't have, but we will turn it on anyway.
Online and ready for battle.
It's pretty cool. So these are actually buttons, I believe, right here. Let's see. Oh man, there it goes. Wrong button. Oh, they're off the table.
Weapons, batteries, and fuel at full capacity.
So this one I think walks, and this one maybe just talks.
Weapons systems activated.
And it has 20 plus different sounds and stuff like that, so yeah, have fun with that. So definitely a really fun aspect to this for kids. You know, if you have younger kids you want to give this to, they definitely have a lot of fun with it. It's huge, man. I think it's awesome.
Sensors detecting enemy presence.
Yeah, so you got some fun. I don't know whose voice that is, to be honest, but yeah, that's pretty nice. Machine guns. These don't actually rotate. I wish they did rotate, but they're pretty much stuck into place right there. Machine gun, you got a rocket launcher. Let's see how that goes. Not bad. Pretty good. And yeah, so let's get this thing walking, and then we'll do size comparisons of other Batmobiles and vehicles. Alright, so I want to point out really quickly that over here, he kind of has like a little sunroof. Right there, so if you want to look at Batman, if you could see him in there. He is in there. Let me use that. So let's walk a little bit, huh? See how this thing goes. He's on wood floor right now, and then he will go onto carpet. Let's see how good his off-road. Oh, he is coming. Oh, he is stuck. Oh no.
Enemy presence detected. Sounding alarm. Alert. Enemy inbound.
Kind of veers to the left a little bit. It's pretty fun, pretty cool.
Scanning battlefield. Multiple flying contacts detected.
Really quickly, I want to point out also is that on the bottom of these legs, this part right here, that part right there, these as well, it's all rubber actually. It's a rubber-ish material. Like this is all plastic, hard plastic, but this is a little bit more softer rubber, so if you're on a harder surface or even just on carpet, it gets a better grip overall. These little wheels right here are plastic though. Alright, so for size comparison with some other Batmobiles I have in my collection, all the way to the far left right there is the Justice League Mattel one, which is basically a basic one right there. Next to it right there is the new one, which is bigger obviously, as you can see. Going down the line, you do have the animated Batmobile, and we have an old tumbler there, and we have the first Batman v Superman Batmobile right there, which I repainted. I'll do nice side by side right now, but you can see a nice overview of all of them right there. And this is a great little collection, you know, if you want a nice, what do you call it, like garage of Batman right there. Next up right here is the new Batmobile that I got, which is more scaled to 6-inch figures totally. And it still looks pretty good side by side. It's not bad, to be honest. It's pretty decent right there. This Knightcrawler, even though, like I said before, isn't per se fully 6-inch scale, it's huge still, so it will still fit in pretty nicely no matter what. Next up right here is the Tumbler, one of my favorites of course, and this is my favorite version of the Tumbler from the old series of versions that came out. There was another one that had more lights and sounds, but it wasn't as, I don't know, it wasn't that nice in my opinion. This is a little better. You can actually fit a 6-inch figure in there as well, so it's a little better. Next up right here we do have the first version of the Batmobile from Batman v Superman, which was a little bit smaller. Not bad looking though. I did like it. This is my prototype version, you want to call it that. But yeah, it looks pretty good. And last but not least, we do have the animated series Batmobile, and it is huge, as you can see. Alright guys, so that's basically it. My last couple of thoughts about it is that, it's a great, nice display piece. I think it's fantastic. Fun factor, your kids will love it if you get it for kids. If you're a collector like me, it'll be an awesome thing to have in your collection no matter what. I do have Cyborg here. He will not fit in here, so that's a bummer. Most figures that will fit in here, if you're lucky, 5-inch figures, or if you're a collector like me, anything like a Mezco or a Mafex. No, I'm sorry, not Mezco. Mayfix or SH Figure Arts will definitely fit in there because their articulation's a lot better and they'll fit in there nicely. But overall, I like it. You know, he does. You could adjust the wheels when it's off anyway if you want to. It will rotate a little bit to get it to like be a little more straight. Yeah, like that. It's a little better right there. These pegs in the bottom here are very necessary for it to stand up, be straight, and stuff like that. It helps balance it out overall. So keep them on, even though they're not pretty. You should keep it on anyway. It's a lot better to have it there. So yeah, overall, I think it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. And that's about it, guys. So thanks for watching. Like always, comment, criticize, subscribe. Do whatever you want to pay attention. I will probably do a video of me repainting this whole thing because it desperately, in my opinion, needs a repaint. And stay tuned for that. But like I said before, comment, criticize, subscribe. Do whatever you want to pay attention. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Go to wildandcustoms.com. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Peace.